Welcome back to Aptera Bytes. Today I wanted to do a video on the process of ordering an Aptera, which has changed a little bit over the past few weeks, and mainly wanted to focus on the launch edition. So to bring everyone up to speed, there have been two new developments in the ordering process related to Aptera, which will determine when people can expect to get their vehicles. The first is the most recent, which happened yesterday. They started a new campaign where anyone that invests $10,000 starting yesterday is placed on a list depending on the total amount that they have invested, including that $10,000 or more, plus anything they invested earlier than that. And the list will go in order with a leaderboard that they will display, and those will be the first 2,000 people to get an Aptera. After that, the people that will get the Aptera will be people that live near Carlsbad, California, who have ordered a launch edition Aptera. After that, they will continue to deliver launch edition Apteras sort of throughout the country and throughout the world from there. Somewhere in that process, they will start to develop other configurations of Aptera and start to deliver those as well. So when you click on the link below, it takes you to this reservation page. And the first thing I want to point out is that they have updated all of their images with the launch edition renders. So one of the main differences is you can see the tire here much better because they have increased the height of the wheel pants. So the launch edition is sort of the default configuration that your page will start with. So you can see that the new price is $33,200, and the amount that you would pay using the link below would be $70, not $100. So the launch edition is the 400-mile battery pack. That has not changed. That has always been the sort of standard or launch edition battery size. But you'll see here that the 0 to 60 miles per hour time has increased from 3.5 seconds to 4 seconds. So here's a chart from 2019, sometime in June, I believe, and these are the 0 to 60 times for a lot of the popular electric vehicles that were out on the market. So the fastest is the Tesla Model S Performance LM version, which is a $116,000 vehicle, and you're talking 2.4 seconds. Right around here is where Aptera was initially hoping to slot in at 3.5 seconds with their all-wheel drive version. And you can see that it would just be sort of surrounded by different Tesla models. The first model that you can find with a price point anywhere near Aptera's is the Tesla Model 3 Performance Limited Range All-Wheel Drive vehicle, which is 3.2 seconds. So that's pretty fast, and that's sort of a unicorn within this group down here of vehicles that cost $75,000 or more. As you work your way up, the next vehicle you can find with a similar price is the Tesla Model 3 Long Range All-Wheel Drive, and that one is about $47,000, and that's 4.5 seconds. So for the price, you're still getting a lot of performance from the Aptera, but it is a little bit disappointing to see that the 0 to 60 time of the launch edition sort of takes it away from this elite company and puts it closer to what you would expect out of a vehicle of that caliber. So continuing here, you can see that the daily solar charge capacity is still at 40 miles. A lot of the people that I have told about Aptera always seem to ask whether that's the total amount that someone can drive using an Aptera. So I just want to reiterate that this adds 40 miles to your battery pack, which is up to 400 miles. So the color configuration is the Luna Silver, which you can see here. and you can sort of scroll through and look at all of the different renders that have been released recently. A lot of changes in here. So you've got a completely different center console here. You'll have front airbags, no side airbags. And in this picture, you can see the other default configuration, which is the codex color for the interior. So this is definitely my biggest gripe with the launch edition. I'm really not a fan of this silver color. I really wanted this black color, the noir black. So you can see that if you do make any changes during your ordering process, you'll get this change here that says that you can revert to the launch edition. So as soon as you make any changes, you are no longer in the launch edition. The other thing that I would want to change if I could with the launch edition would be the interior color. I'm just not a big fan of the sort of rose gold color of the center console and would much prefer the Vita interior color. Go ahead and revert back to the launch edition. You can see that the initial price for the 400-mile range is still $29,800, and the rest of these additions for the launch edition, which includes having all panels, which adds $900. So that's your roof, dash, hood, and the rear hatch, will all be covered with solar panels, and you won't have any visibility, as you can sort of see here, through that back windshield, which is not really a windshield anymore. And then the other one is the all-wheel drive, which adds $2,500. So then as you continue with your order process, you'll see that the only addition or enhancement included with the launch edition is the enhanced audio. So that'll get you 3 extra channels of audio and a lightweight subwoofer. It does not come with the safety pilot, the camping kit, the pet kit, or the off-road kit. However, it does look like if you do add anything, your price will increase as expected, but it still counts as the launch edition. So you can add as many upgrades as you would like. It just comes standard with the enhanced audio. Then you click checkout, put in your information. This will say $70 if you use the referral link. And just a reminder that this is fully refundable and they cannot use your money. It goes into an escrow account, which is why all of the pre-orders for Aptera cannot help them reach production any sooner. That's all I've got for you today. Please subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying any of this content. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and have a great weekend.